Tyler Perry,
Oh,
you can get it without.
I was just about to give us some credit.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry says,
Nigga.
hold on. Tyler Perry says women make more than their spouse, and says if he just pays the light bill, then that should be okay. So basically, what he's saying is women can make more than men, but even if you find a good man and he's good to you and he has morals and he doesn't make that much, even if he just pays the light bill, that should be okay. Do you agree? What you got?
Absolutely the fuck not. Why is he only paying the light bill? What? I don't really have much to say on this topic. That sounds insane. No. I don't even like the dynamic of that whole situation.
That's what Princella was saying
be
earlier. Same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. And let's be completely honest. If a man is making less than a woman, he's going to feel away, which means he's going to treat her away.
Nope, don't speak for me.
Anytime.
Okay,
hold
Curve.
on. I'm not speaking for men. I'm speaking purely off of what we have seen, history, facts, just regular people, relationships. You're telling me you've never met a woman who does better than a man, and he's never tried to make her feel bad about it, and now she's questioning herself and he's trying to humble her because he feels insecure because he's not making more. That's where it becomes an issue.
You know what I will say? Hold on, quick rebuttal, Curve. Hold on, y'all. Quick rebuttal, Curve. So I'm doing this thing where I try to remember, like, we have to differentiate what traditional Western people have done from what Black people are doing and or have done. Black men in particular, 70% of them alive today were raised solely by a single mother. That means the Black man is the least likely to be intimidated by a woman having her own shit. So I don't think that applies to Black. You might be talking about white men or somebody, but that doesn't apply to Black men. I'm sorry. Black men, such as myself, put their woman in position to make what she makes. I'm just saying.
You said Black. I'm sorry. Did you say Black men put them in a position to make what she makes?
Hold on. I had a rebuttal, but since I'm married in real life, I'll share my thoughts. All right. People who are married and or together. Hold on. People who are married and or together. All right. Their finances do this. Throughout the course of their relationship, they do this. And what you'll more often find when people are together is that woman became who she is off the back of the provision of her man. He held the bills down so you could go to school. I'll take all this so you could do that. Oh, you want to put some money in this? Get the job and put all your money in that and keep trying it till it works. That is how most women who are married and or in a relationship gain that status.
Absolutely.
In other words, women to a certain degree are parasitic by nature. So when they actually do something or get something, it's off the backs from men.
Hell no, you niggas.
You didn't have to take it there.
It's still Curve's turn. Let's let her.
Go ahead, Curve.
My bad. Let's let Curve finish.
This is the problem. You niggas get a goddamn mic and you guys just get to saying anything. You really get to saying it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't have to be any facts behind it. No, there's no facts behind any y'all are saying. Y'all are just saying it because it sounds good. I actually said something.
I shared the whole video on fact.
What fact do you have that says that men are intimidated by women?
And I shared a video.
I never said. Hold on. I never said that. I never used the word. I never said that. I said women are doing better than men. Men begin to treat women a certain way. So don't pretend that men are okay with being with the woman that makes more.
What fact do you have to back that up?
Real life.
Wait.
Human
Hold on,
wait.
You just said that we
asking a whole question.
Y'all gotta let her answer. Y'all
can't all talk at the same time.
Real life is not a fact.
All right, Sweeney asked the question, then Curves, you got it.
Let me finish the question, Curves. What fact do you have to back that up, that claim up? In retrospect to the fact that Trigger Mike also said something about how Black men behave in relationships, how do you get to come out and say something that with no facts to back it up and then question Trigger Mike when he comes out and says something that opposes that and then say, y'all just get on here and just talk shit? What's the difference between what you just did and what Trigger Mike just did?
Crickets.
First of all, what Trigger Mike just did was went on the complete opposite side. At first, he was just talking about women making more than men. Then he went to talk about how women are successful because it's off the back of men's back. What the fuck are we even talking about anymore? I'm lost. Can y'all?
He was speaking to. I gotta Mr. Lego. He was speaking to against when you said that black men often feel not intimidated, but they often start to feel some type of way when they women out earn them, and they don't know how to behave in these relationships where they women out earn them. And he
what? Let me do something better.
Wait. I got you.
But you're not saying anything.
No, wait. You didn't even let me finish. You didn't even let me finish. Hold on. And what he said in response to that was, oftentimes men aren't, first and foremost, men come from single mother households, so we automatically are dispositioned to seeing women in leadership or in positions where they do earn more than us. So you would never see a man intimidated in that way, shape, or form. But also, he even said that a lot of women within marriage relationships often tend to be able to get where they get because men sacrifice for them.
What he's saying is that men, there's no way men can feel intimidated if most of their degrees or their success is coming off of their backs. There's no way for them to be intimidated over something they help create.
Exactly. And what he's saying, I hear what he's saying. What he's saying is some bullshit. Let's just ask the man on the panel right now. Let's go to you because you're a married man. If your wife is making $250,000 a year and you are just making $50,000, do you think that treats you any differently?
Because your phone is working off the back of bad Wi-Fi.
Hold on, who is she?
What are you asking?
You asking you.
If your wife made more money.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes. If you make 250
and you make 5 men, there's 5. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. 5 men on the panel.
I'm not acting funny.
Right. Yes.
I married a woman with those credentials for a reason, knowing exactly what her success would be. I'm not that inept.
Hey, Curse for life. I will say this. I can understand what you're saying. There's a lot of guys, and if we sit here and act like it's not true, then we're making ourselves out to be a lie. There's a lot of guys who if they do, join with a woman who out earns them, there is a insecurity. Because a lot of women oftentimes don't want to. Right. There's oftentimes women don't want to submit to a man that doesn't provide that's not on the same social economics level as them. That's why I try to point out a hypergamous nature earlier in the points I had earlier. And if we sit here and act like that's not true, then we doing a disservice to the people that's listening. There's a lot of guys that may get jealous. Or they feel like they don't have enough power. I feel like a lot of guys get a lot of power and confidence from being able to carry their household. And I haven't really pinpointed why it's like that, but it seems to be like that by design.